What's up, comic fans? This is Mark, and this is another Comic Crazy review for the second week of January of 2010. I have 5 comics I'm going to be talking about, 4 DC, 1 Marvel. So without further delay, I'm going to try to do this quickly. Let's begin. We have Secret 6, number 17. This comic is very, very weird unless you read this one, which is Suicide Squad, number 67. I talked about this last week. It was okay, but the meat of the story was in this one. This one kind of felt like a filler to the next part. I think the next part is going to be very good, but this one wasn't so great. It was somewhat dragging. I really didn't care. You know, it's hard to say. I think the next one's going to be good. They built up the ending very well, but the rest of the comic was just lacking a little bit. I have to give it just a C+. It was an average comic. If you're not reading Secret 6, or you're not getting every tie into Blackest Night, I would say don't pick it up. But if you are, pick it up. I'm going to talk about this one quickly because basically it's just there. Power of Shazam, number 48. This is what they did with, like, the Catwoman one that I'm going to talk about later. A series that got cancelled that's coming back from the dead, like DC's gonna do with a couple other ones this month. I'm not a Shazam fan. I never have been. I'm just not interested in the character. If you are, you'll love this, as it's very new reader friendly though. So I gotta say, I gotta give it kudos for that. For the story in general, it kind of confused me. I know that there's not a lot of rules in Blackest Night, and you could see it with this, seeing that something confusing happened. A Black Lantern had emotions. Kind of defeats the purpose. I don't know. This one was okay. I gotta give it a C+. Just an average comic. It's an okay read, but once again, I'm a little confused on the whole emotion thing. Whatever. I was not disappointed with this one. Blackest Night tie-in again. Catwoman number 83. This was pretty good. It deals with Catwoman as well as the Gotham City Sirens, which is also Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, and how they're dealing with Blackest Night. And the main Black Lantern in this comic is Black Mask. Man, if you did not know what he did when he was alive, they tell you, and they tell you very gruesomely. I'm talking about how he made Selena Kyle's sister eat eyeballs from someone. I'm not going to spoil a lot. If you don't know about the story, it does give you a good backstory, a background about Black Mask before he did get his head blown off by Selena Kyle, Catwoman. It does set up for something that's going to go on. I just don't know where it's going to go. Is it going to be in Gotham City Sirens? I'd be very interested. That's a good story to pick up on, but I don't know. With that, it kind of defeats the purpose of all this build-up. But it was just good. I think it was the strongest tie into Blackest Night this week. I gotta give this a B, a solid B. Pick it up if you're a Catwoman fan, a Gotham City Siren fan, a Blackest Night fan, or above all else, a Batman fan. You'll enjoy it. Booster Gold number 28. This is coming off of the awesome tie into Blackest Night that we got 2 months ago and a month ago, which was awesome. This one was awesome too. I don't want to spoil anything about it, but basically they decided to tell you something about Booster Gold, how him, with all the, like, you know, advertisements and what have you, he says it's all a cover. It's always been a cover for his main job, which is fixing the timeline. That is cool. It makes me respect the character more. And the story in here is freaking awesome. It kind of reminds me of the movie Dead Zone. I don't know if you've read that. Not read the movie. If you watch that movie, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. A little decision that character had to do, something that Booster Gold had to do in the beginning of this comic. So I gotta give this an A-. Great great altogether. If you're not reading Booster Gold, what is wrong with you? Read Booster Gold. He needs to get more PR because this character could go places. And I'm not just talking about time. That was very stupid. I'm sorry. But that was not the comic of the week. No. That would be Amazing Spider-Man number 617. Sorry. This is the Rhino part of Gauntlet. Yeah, I'm not a Rhino fan. Never have been. I think he's just a big doofus or something with a horn. He's always portrayed that way. I don't think he's ever been really written awesomely, you know. Until now. They really did a good job, and I truly do like the character now. It basically takes place on what has happened with Rhino and what he's been going through. The artwork as well, which is a big plus. It changed. Yes, it's not crappy anymore. They actually have good artwork. Oh my god, Marvel, I love you now. Thank you. But they do have the crappy artwork in the back. But, once again, I'm not going to complain about it because the first story in it made me not care about the second story's artwork. It was written that well. I gotta give this a solid A. Comic of the week, Spider-Man number 617. Good job, Marvel. Good job beating DC. So those are the comic reviews, I guess, for the second week of January of 2010. My name is Mark. Check out the website, comiccrazyreviews.website.com, where you can see my written reviews, Blue Goblin's written reviews, and also BOXINTYPEX's toy reviews, and much, much more. There's a lot of new stuff that's going to be going on that website this week, so check it out. So until next time, guys, peace out and keep reading those comics.